Okay, are you ready? I'm not ready. Camera ready, tape is rolling, the same thing. It takes you some seconds to make yourself ready. Concentrate, you are doing well. Action.
The Kora Wo Daakye movie project was initiated by the German Agency for International Cooperation, GIZ. The GIZ team PROMIC works hand in hand with the Ghanaian National Insurance Commission to promote access to insurance products, especially for the economically least privileged people in society. PROMIC has come up with a strategy to inform a broader audience about the benefits of microinsurance using the medium film. In the first attempt, the pilot film Sikawa Ataban was created. The title translates to Money Has Wings. It narrates the story of the young village girl Fortune and her mother. One day, the girl accompanies her mother to a market in Accra. She gets lost in the confusing new environment and runs into an insurance agent. Together with him, she learns about insurance and sees how he pays out a claim to a family who has lost their market in a fire. Through the eyes of the young girl, the audience gets to know the basics of insurance in a very comprehensible way. This 20 minutes movie was used as a starting point for the Kora Wo Daakye movie project. To find out how people react to an educative movie like that, the film was displayed in a roadshow throughout the central region of Ghana. The film was shown in Tufuemai, Jukwa, Elmina, Mori, Tufupraso, and on the Manata market in Accra. A cultural program including traditional dance, comedy, and an acrobatic fire show was organized to attract larger audiences. Afterwards, the film was projected on a large screen. The feedback of the audience was gathered in focus group discussions before and after the movie. People were asked about their view on insurance, and it was tested how the educational message was perceived. This input was later used to create the actual storyline for the Kora Wo Daakye movie. As soon as the story was agreed on, we started to create an audio version of the script in the local dialect Twi.
What
I've already said is
To prepare the group for the shootings, we organized a 3-day workshop with all major actors. We selected our actors partly from the pilot movie, like Fortune and the Mother, and others from actors groups in Tufupraso and Cape Coast. We used the workshop not only to rehearse the scenes, but also to develop characters, to create team spirit, and to educate the group on the basics of insurance. In the meanwhile, we started scouting locations for the movie. One of the key ideas of the movie was to create it as close as possible to the target audience, so we scouted locations in the market environment and a small town family compound. It proved to be very helpful to invest time and effort in this scouting and to develop a relationship with the people at the different locations, as many of them ended up to play a role in the movie. As for example, the assistant seamstress, the police at the barrier, or the kids at the home location. The logistically most difficult scene in the movie was the fire scene. As we could not burn down an existing structure, we had to build our own small market. Apart from the logistical difficulties, it was also necessary for the fire scene to get the approval of the authorities in charge and to inform the residents around the location. We went to a local radio station to address the people in Tufupraso. And at the same time, we used this opportunity to educate the listeners about our project and the basics of microinsurance.
Drama movie the importance of insurance.
You can come around, but you have to obey our instructions when you come around.
After we had finished with all the organizing, we immediately started shooting the movie. We took our first takes at the family compound in Trifohemai. At that point, everyone was excited to finally start shooting after roughly 2 months of preparation.
Only the beginning, like not when she's crying, but when he's giving his speech.
Kora Wo Daakye, the head of the Heritage Foundation, did a great job preparing the grounds for the shootings and working with the actors. For the scene at the Papa Noah trading store, we had to create the impression our wooden shack was in the middle of the Trifo Praso market, which meant we had to bring a lot of extras for the scene. Most of them came from Samuel Penfold's actors group. Others were neighboring residents.
Light.